Why we eat the way we eat. Now, there are lots of reasons why we eat the way we eat. The main reason we choose a particular food is because we like the way it tastes. Now, I don't know about you guys, but most people don't eat blueberries because they're an excellent source of antioxidants, do they? We eat them because they taste good. Taste preferences start before we're born, so when we're in our mummy's tummy. So if you're an expecting mama, make sure that you're eating all of the right stuff so that your bubba grows up to like healthier food choices. Then our eating habits from here on out are from the way we are brought up. Now it's the way we're fed as a child, it's the way our parents eat, our grandparents eat, etc. So for example, when I was a kid, I had to eat absolutely everything on my plate. I can remember sitting there most nights for 2 hours after dinner, made to eat every single last baby pea that was on my plate. And I can tell you now, I can most certainly overeat. I really need to be mindful when I'm eating to make sure that I don't actually overeat. On the other hand, though, my hubby was never made to eat everything on his plate as a child, and he struggles to eat now. It sometimes results in him under eating. So you can see the difference and the ties between the two and the different ways we're made to eat as children. We are also often affected by our social settings. Most restaurants play music that allows us to eat slower and stay longer so that we eat more and we drink more. And then when we go to barbecues, the food that's put on the tables, we usually just eat and eat and eat. And even when we weren't hungry 3 hours ago, we're now full because it just tastes too good to stop. If you're one of those people that don't love healthy food, don't worry, you can learn to eat healthy food. My suggestion is starting small, baby steps, okay? Slowly introduce the healthy stuff and then go from there. Now, when you're trying to behave and eat well and train, to not only look better but feel better too, don't completely remove everything you love. Now, I don't mean go and eat all the stuff you love because chances are that you love all the wrong stuff anyway. But if you do deprive yourself completely, when you do have it again, you're more likely to overindulge and not be able to stop. So eating with your eyes is something that's super common as well. I know I'm one of those people that sees something that looks amazing and I just have to have it. This morning was a classic example. I went to a beautiful little cafe or a bakery slash cafe on the Gold Coast, and I had made my healthy choice, but while standing at the counter, waiting to order, I look over at the cabinet and the cabinet's full of these amazing looking Lindt chocolate brownies and decadent Nutella stuffed mini donuts and stuff like that. Sometimes I will give in and I will have that, but I have it and it's really not that good anyway. So eating with your eyes is something that's super common. So just be mindful when you order your meal and you do see the decadent stuff staring at you. Don't order it because chances are you're probably not going to enjoy it anyway and you will be full and not need it after your meal anyway. A lot of our eating habits are so ingrained in us that we don't even realize that we're doing them half the time. If you're wanting to change habits, it's time to start pre-planning ahead and making a decision on what you're eating before you actually eat it. Getting to know your personality is a good one. So take a step back. Try and analyze your eating behaviors. Try to see certain habits that keep popping up and get a better understanding of what makes you tick, so that it's easier to manage your food intake. Recently, I discovered that eating chocolate gives me nightmares. I discovered it at Easter time, and I usually don't eat chocolate very often anyway. But over the Easter break, I ate a little bit over the long weekend, over the 4 days, and I figured out that I was getting nightmares. It's crazy, hey? So these little bits and pieces might just be the puzzle that will make this health journey of yours a little bit easier to sustain.